That was stopped the other day, and someone who was a vocal opposition at the wetlands permitting meeting pulled us aside and said that he was completely wrong, and a bike trail is one of the best things the town has done. My name is Larsen, and I've been involved with an organization called Bike to the Sea for going on 15 years. And every year we have Bike to the Sea Day, where we bike from Malden, which is near the beginning of the trail, up to the beach in Lynn. And Bike to the Sea is a nonprofit, and we're the lead proponent of a project called the Northern Strands Community Trail. And we're standing in Saugus, Massachusetts, in the middle of a salt marsh, a beautiful salt marsh. When the trail is done, people will be able to come out, bicycle and walk out here, and come from the dense urban environment into this beautiful, pristine area. So there's a lot of regulatory agencies and jurisdictions that affect an environment like this and that protect it. And humans are notoriously short-sighted. It's hard for us to understand the complexity of the ecological systems that we are dealing with. And a lot of groups complain that there's too much regulation. The reason they're there is to keep people from doing dumb things like building houses in floodplains that the rest of us will end up having to pay for saving them and protecting them. Believe me, I spent months working on the permitting for this project, and I could never argue that regulation can't be improved and streamlined, and they should be constantly, it's like the law. It should be a living, breathing body. Another interesting component of the Wetlands Protection Act is that if you want to build a project near a wetland, you need to notify abutters. So basically you have to get the community involved. So if you're about to build a huge project that could impact the environment, it creates a democratic process where everybody can comment. There's a lot of really challenging, difficult problems that we need to solve as a country, and I always think about that line, you get the government you deserve. If you're sitting home watching television and complaining, you're basically leaving your government high and dry. I mean, if you have enough people, enough minds thinking about something, and you have good political leadership, stupid projects don't get built. Smart projects get built. The U.S. has built, we have the highway systems in the States. We have like the airline systems. A lot of the satellites are federal government, and the photography is done by the government to create these mapping networks. Like the oil companies use the U.S. Geological Surveys to drill for oil. We're using it to delineate wetland areas. Starbucks uses statistical data to figure out where they want to put their coffee shops. Our country, to have this economic success and diversity of opportunity, the government provides that framework. Private industry isn't interested in having, they're interested in moving their products forward. And maybe that's the best product in the world and we love it. I'm a bicyclist. I love my bike company very much. I love my computer company. But they only are interested in their one little project. It's only the governments that sort of fill in the blanks. The government provides that sort of like the neutral scientific information that everybody accesses. I'm actually shocked. I go to all these meetings and I can't believe that I have the opportunity to be on the forefront of something. And that's what I get excited about is the ability to create a trail that impacts recreational opportunity, but also creates an economic engine for the area. Like, I think it's the idea of ecotourism in Saugus. Like, my wife and I are gonna bike from Malden out to Saugus. There's a great sandwich shop where we can get a prosciutto and mozzarella sandwich and come out and stand on this bridge here and have lunch. And that is what it's all about. It's corny, but I saw like this father who's like a contractor, and his son, he was wearing his jeans and his work boots, and it was like 3:30 in the afternoon. He just got home, and he was out there teaching his son how to ride a bike on the bike trail, a little bicycle, and the kid is wobbly all over the place. But that to me, that killed me, and that's really one of the reasons I do it.